Hey foodies, welcome to Cooking Shooking. Today in this video we are going to make this rava masala toast recipe, which is a very easy to make sandwich in a way similar to aloo toast, but the flavor is very unique guys. It is crispy from out, inside very fluffy. Let's get cooking. Let's begin the recipe guys. First we will heat up a kadhai for making the rava masala. Here I have about 1 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil gets hot, we will add the mustard seeds to it, which is a very important ingredient in the recipe, about half a teaspoon or so. Once that crackles, we will also add the sesame seeds to it, about half a teaspoon. Immediately I will also add 2 green chili which is finely chopped and about 1 sprig of curry leaves. If you like ginger then you can add that also, after which we will cook it for about 10 seconds or so. Now the tadka is ready, it's time to add the vegetables to it. Here I am taking about 1/4 cup of beans, French beans, and about 1 big carrot which is finely chopped. I am also adding about 1/4 cup of peas or matar and about half a tomato which is de-seeded. If you don't like tomatoes then you can skip it. We don't want to overcook any vegetables, so I have kept the flame high. We will cook it for about 1 or 2 minutes, after which we will add a little bit of coriander for the fresh flavor and about half a cup of suji or rava. I use roasted rava in the house, so if your rava is not roasted then you can roast it, otherwise it is not important guys. Half a cup of rava, along with that about half a teaspoon or about 1 teaspoon of salt according to your taste. We will give it a good mix. Anyways, I will cook it for about 30 seconds or so, after which we will add the key ingredient of the recipe, which is the masala. Today I am using the sambar masala powder, about 1 teaspoon or so. You can also use garam masala powder or chaat masala instead of this. After which we will also add 1 cup of water and then we will give it a mix. To spice it up, here I am using about 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and the step from here is to cook it like we regularly cook our upma or our masalas. I will also add a little bit of turmeric powder for the flavor and the color. You can also add it before. I forgot to add it before in the tadka. Anyways, I have kept the flame at high again. As you can see right now, the upma is almost done. It has got very thick as well. Now what we will do is lower the flame, place the cover on the kadhai, and then we will cook it for about 2 minutes or so on low flame. After about 2 or 3 minutes, you can see I am opening the lid and it looks very hot and steamy. Looks good. Now what I am going to do is add a small cube of cheese. This will ensure we get a very nice and creamy taste in our sandwich. Adding this is totally optional. What I am doing right now is I am breaking the cheese cube. I will just place it on top. Cover that cheese with the remaining upma. I will turn off the flame and then I will place the lid on again for about 2 or 3 more minutes. This will ensure our cheese gets melted very evenly and easily. After about 2 minutes or so, you can see how the cheese has melted. Now it's time to mix it up really well and our rava masala will be ready. One small problem here guys, you can see the texture is slightly stiff. What will happen with this is our sandwich bread will get torn apart. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of water to this and then we will give it a good mix. So our rava masala is ready for the sandwich. Here I have the sandwich bread guys. I'm just taking 4 slices at first for making 2 sandwiches. I will apply lots of green chutney into it. You can also use coconut chutney, which will bring a very nice flavor. Right now I'm going to apply the chutney in all the 4 slices. One side only guys. After which what we will do is we will place the rava masala in the center and then we will cover it up with the second slice. There you go, you can see our sandwich is ready to get toasted. What I am going to do is apply some butter on top. If you eat garlic then you can also use garlic butter, which will bring a very nice flavor. Here I am using regular salted butter. After applying the butter we will toast it. So here I have a tawa. I am toasting it on a tawa today. You can also use a toaster if you want to. Keep the flame medium at first guys, don't keep it very high, otherwise your sandwich will not be crispy. So for a crispy sandwich, try to ensure the flame is medium at first. The step from here is to keep pressing it every now and then and toast it until it is golden from both the sides. I prefer to cook one sandwich at first, after which I will place the second one as well, and then you can make 2 or 3 sandwiches at once in a single tawa. It took me about 3 minutes or so to make this sandwich and it looks amazing. Let me take this out and show you the texture inside. We all love aloo sandwiches guys, and the aloo masala toast as well. Try this one out, I am sure you're going to love this one. You can see the consistency and the texture of this rava masala sandwich. Amazing, isn't it? Crispy from out and very masaledar and fluffy inside. From a distance it looks like our regular aloo sandwich, but then the taste is fantastic. Do try this one out. Today I am serving this with some green chutney. You can also serve this with some coconut chutney or even some tomato ketchup. Everyone is going to love this one. So guys, that was my recipe for the rava masala toast. In a way it is very similar to having upma with some bread, but together it is fantastic. Do try this one out and share with me how it goes for you. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, click the dislike button and do share your comments in the comment section down below. Bye for now, take care, happy cooking.